Alright, what's up, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chumbles, and I'm back. This time, I'm just going to go over a few things on basically how I went from being a silver player, not this season, but just in general, to right now, my account, my Nidalee account is Plat 1, and hopefully gonna be Diamond 5 by, like, I don't know, next weekend or something. But I just wanted to give you guys, like, the tips and, like, the stuff that I did, which really helped me out. So first of all, I think the biggest thing is I learned to stop using chat as a way to give advice and to stop, I guess, flaming. Or just telling people of their mistakes. So in solo queue, I think there's been a lot of pro players that have said this as well. Giving advice in League of Legends doesn't work. It comes off as, I don't know, like rude or something. Like, it comes off as like them being stupid or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the general advice is just don't give advice, and you'll notice that your game just become that much better. And I'm not even kidding, like, this is an actual thing. Like, you will notice if you stop using chat how good your games become. I've had people literally ask me questions in the middle of games and I don't even respond, or maybe I'll say one thing and it'll be like, let's do Baron. You know, like a call where, you know, if your team's too stupid to understand when you're spam pinging Baron on the way, that, you know, and they don't go. But the general consensus is stop using chat. Stop using it to be friends with people. Stop using it to argue with people. If right away you see your team is saying a bunch of stuff and you're just like, this is annoying, this is like, it has nothing to do with the game, just block it out. That's what they have the mute feature for. And I cannot tell you how much I actually use this. Like, I use this. Like, I spam. Like, there's times where I'll go into promos, and the first thing I do is slash mute all. That's the first thing I do when I get into game. It should be an option out of game, but anyways. The next thing that I did was I learned how to play a few champs, and I learned how to play them decently well, you know, as well as maybe my mechanics will take me with the champ. And I advise you guys do this as well. If you're a Nidalee player, if you're Rengar player, if you're Kha'Zix player, if you're whatever, try and learn from the best players and copy what they do, copy their builds, their runes, their jungle routes, their laning, whatever it is, whatever like they do, try and replicate it in your games. Obviously you won't be able to do that all the time, but you know, for a decent portion you can. And you know, at least you'll have the runes, the builds, the routes, all that will typically be the same. And then the third thing that I do want to mention is probably stick to a few champs. I think I said this in part 2, where it's like, you know, master the champs, but only stick to a few of them. So for me, like you guys know, Nidalee jungle, Nidalee top. But what you guys might not know is if Nidalee's banned, or if I'm like, this is not a team that I can play Nidalee into, which isn't very often, but sometimes there is that, then I'll play other champs, such as Jax, you know, Tryndamere, these other players that fit the same kind of play style that I enjoy. It'd also be Elise if I'm on the account that has Elise. All these, also I don't know, that spear was kind of BS. All these champs that kind of replicate what Nidalee can do, is the champs that I enjoy playing. So like Nidalee split push is top, so I like playing Jax and Tryndamere. So if you are somebody who likes Nidalee's playstyle, for example, pick up Elise, pick up even AP Shyvana is actually pretty cool. You know, Rengar, Kha'Zix, they're all kind of ish the same. And for the most part, they actually, except for Elise, do all take Dark Harvest. So, you know, if you're getting used to playing with Dark Harvest, same thing. You know, pick up the playstyles, pick up the same kind of attitude and all that good stuff. And now the fourth thing is going to be your mindset. Now this one's kind of, in a way, obvious, I guess. And it's obvious because it's like, yeah, obviously you want to be in a good mindset, right? But if you are coming off a 2-game loss streak, what I typically do is I just stop playing. I literally close the client and I'll do something else, whether it's playing another game, maybe hopping on a different account, doing something that either takes my mind away from League, or that I can, you know, play different champs, do whatever, do something different from what I was doing when I've already lost those 2 games. So generally when I'm playing, it's Nidalee. So if I lose 2 games on Nidalee, then I either, well, I always just, I switch accounts 100%, or I will just go on a different account and then I play a different champ. And usually that kind of changed my mindset and all that good stuff. So it's, again, all these tips are going to be up to you if you want to use them. But this is just what I've done and what I have been doing. So other than, you know, closing client, all that good stuff, this also falls under number 1, where you want to keep a positive mindset, but at the same time, you got to remember you have another 4 teammates who might not have the same mindset as you, might not mute all, might not type, etc., etc. So you have to do your due diligence to make sure that you aren't doing stuff that provokes your teammates, that, you know, might upset them. Do stuff that makes, that you would think, if you were playing and you were on your own team, you should think, okay, like how, a stupid ad thing just popped up. You should think, how would you feel if you're on your team and then you start giving advice? Would you be like, oh, hey, thanks, man. I didn't know Triforce and Iceborne don't stack. I didn't know that, thanks. Or would you be like, hey, man, F you. I don't care what you have to say. You're a crap player. Blah, blah, blah. So kind of think of that when you are playing and when you want to, you know, even just say something. Which, again, in my opinion, don't say anything. Just don't talk. And you should be good. And lastly, this is kind of a new one where not a lot of videos where I've seen say this, but ban the champ that tilts you the most. So this is kind of new because not a lot of these videos, at least newer ones, don't have this, because the old system, you didn't always get a chance to ban the champ that you hated. And for the most part, you were always banning a champ that was broken at the time. So for now, you can actually ban champions that tilt you, that you don't like playing against or playing with. Although, don't ban the champ if somebody's highlighting it on your team. That's how you lose. And yeah, so go ahead, ban the champ. For me, it's typically like Fiora. I hate Fiora, dude. If I'm top lane, I'm banning Fiora. Or I'm banning Jax. As much as I like playing Jax, especially if I'm jungle, I'm banning Jax. So there's these champs that, you know, you play against and you're just like, I cannot stand playing against this champ. I hate people that play this champ, etc., etc. So I just go ahead and I ban them, and it makes the games just way more enjoyable knowing that they can't play this champ that tilts you before you even get into game, you know? So those are my 5 points. Hopefully you guys took away something from them, and hopefully you guys implement them in your own games. If you do, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, come back to this video in like a week or two or whatever and be like, hey, yeah, like your tips actually did help, because I am curious if you guys do use my tips or not. And I want to see you guys succeed in solo queue as well. That's why I make these videos, to help people, you know, play and for entertainment and, you know, all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, and if you found this helpful at all, hit the like button, comment down below like I said. Also, if you are new here, subscribe for more. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content, like I always say. And if you guys want to enter the giveaway, again, drop a comment, like, and you have to be subscribed to win. So hopefully you all have a great day, and I will be back with another Nidalee video in the near future. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.